Hi everyone, my name is Lauren Offerman and this is my final project presentation on an evidence-based intervention program, and the program I chose to focus on was called First Step to Success, which is an evidence-based early behavioral intervention program. First Step to Success is an intervention program that is implemented in early childhood classrooms to really promote the early intervention. So they focus on kindergarten through third grade classrooms. The students are standardized tested to determine who qualifies, and the standardized tests the students' aggressive, antisocial, and other academic behaviors, academic engagement. The program itself has three interconnected components, which are the initial screening, classroom intervention, and parent training. The initial screening is just the standardized test, and then from there, the teachers work with the students in the classroom, and then parents are trained through a behavioral specialist to continue the intervention at their home setting. The First Step to Success promotes positive effects on behavior, social, and academic performances. First Step to Success aims to prevent aggressive and antisocial behavior among the kindergarten through third grade students, and these early onset behaviors are associated with an increased risk for severe behavior and academic performance. Because of this, the early intervention is so important, so they could really prevent these increased risk for severe behavior and academic problems. Early intervention with First Step to Success has shown positive approaches and results for these behaviors as well as academic engagement. The populations and diversity of this study have been, as I mentioned before, studied on kindergarten through third grade students who are at high risk for aggressive or antisocial behaviors. These students are Some of them have an individualized learning plan, which is an IEP, but most of them are without, and this was surprising to me when I was learning about First Step to Success, as I previously thought that having an IEP would include behavioral issues. However, diving into further research, I learned that behavioral issues themselves cannot place a student on an IEP. Will have to have other academic areas to improve to qualify for an IEP, which I thought was very interesting. The studies that I found on First Step to Success did not have the most diverse population. They were predominantly Hispanic and predominantly male. 73% of them are male. 64% of them received free and reduced price lunches, and 16% of them were English language learners, and they all lived in an urban area. So these are great statistics to start out with. However, having more diversity in further studies would really help analyze the effectiveness of the program. The findings that have been found in this program, they were trying to improve in the external behaviors, social outcomes, other academic performances, as well as the reading achievement and literacy. And after the program analyzing, they found that external behavior, social outcomes, other academic performances had great success and great improvement. However, the reading achievement / literacy had no shown and no significant improvement. Which I also thought was interesting, as other academic performances and engagement improved while the specific reading achievement and literacy did not improve. There's this quote from one of these studies I researched, and I really liked it, and it said, "First Step to Success program produces powerful and immediate behavior changes in kindergarten, first, and second grade children who display antisocial behavior patterns. Following intervention, participating children have typically moved within their normal range of measures of aggression, adaptive behavior, maladaptive behavior, and amount of time spent academically engaged." This really just embodies how effective the program has been. While researching this program, I thought of a couple of suggestions on how to improve the study for further studies. Number one, I mentioned earlier, was just more diversity in the population, as The populations before were not very diverse, so having more diversity in disability ranges, religion, socioeconomic status, ethnicity, and race all play huge roles in behaviors in some children. So having more diversity in those populations would show the effectiveness of the program within all ranges of people. And the other part would be to analyze the individual reciprocity, which is just that sometimes there are some students that are like engaged with the students with the antisocial aggressive behavior and kind of egg it on or make it worse in a way. So just analyzing that there's two sides to some stories and getting the whole range of the aggression or antisocial behaviors would be beneficial in the findings and total improvement of the study. While researching this, I found two helping skills that were predominant throughout the entire program. And helping skills are just skills and strategies that support the program and benefit the students. The number one being strong and healthy relationships. And this includes everyone who isn't part of the program, beginning with the teachers in the classroom intervention, the parents at the house intervention, and the behavioral specialist. The student has to be able to trust and have strong relationships with these individuals for them to actually promote and encourage the positive behaviors. Because if they don't like them, then it's less likely that the positive behaviors will be shown. And the other one is to engage and don't enrage. When a student may have this aggressive or antisocial behaviors, it's important to acknowledge what they are feeling and acknowledge what is happening, but do not enrage them and do not make the situation worse by playing things up. So by just clarifying, oh, I see that you're mad, I see that you are angry, I see that you're sad, engaging in conversations with them and not encouraging or egging things on is another great helping skill to promote these positive behaviors rather than the aggressive antisocial behaviors. And to learn more about all things First Step to Success, the first link, the first citation is just the initial program, what it is and everything involved. And the following two are these studies on the intervention that I have found. And I found that great information. So thank you for listening to my final project. Have a great day.